Hello, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, as you can see, and we're going to do kind of like a work with me, update my store with me in preparation for the back to school season. So I started this journey a few weeks ago, so I've already kind of done a couple of things that I would have done normally, but I have saved some stuff for you. But I really looked at my store and looked at my data and looked at all those things and tried to come up with a list of things that needed to be updated in general, but especially things I wanted to be updated before the back to school season or during the back to school season. Updates are something that are really helpful, especially once you've been on TBT for a while. It's been 5 years for me, and I still have a lot of products that sell well that I made 5 years ago that really need some help, really need some updates. You know, those ones that you're like, oh, I really wish that hadn't sold. So that's something that I'm going to be trying to work more on in the future. I said that at the beginning of the year, and then I didn't do it at all until now. So I'm not holding my breath, but that's kind of my goal. And that was the impetus for the back to school prep for teachers sellers course. If you saw that, the whole thing was based out of the need of myself needing to update my store and really make sure that I was spending time on the right things. And so that's what that whole course is about, is what to do with the time you have to like really make the most money during back to school season. So we're talking data and conversions, and sorry, my dog just made a really weird noise, and products and updates and all of that good stuff. So I've got my printables from there. I was out of blue ink though, so it looks a little bit funky because that's not what it's supposed to look like, but that's okay. And so I have like my things written down for what all I need to do. What do you, oh, I don't know. She has her bell. I don't know what that noise was. So let's get to work. All right, so I have already done a few things in my store. And by the way, all of these things that we're talking about today are things that are in the course and I get more in depth with. So if you need more help, I'll leave that link down below. So here we go for my store. I'm content with like this and this. Now she's throwing things around. I really should just knocked over a basket. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's see. Free resource. So this is actually pretty good. I might want to update it a little bit, but I'm okay with what it is. Banner is fine. You could do like a special back to school banner, but that requires making it and then also, making a new one afterwards or switching it back and remembering to do that. I swapped out my featured products to make sure that these are ones that are going to sell at this time of year. However, do you see what I see? I see this product that makes me quite a bit of money and looks really bad. So that's going to be our first little adventure over here. So let's open that up. As we can see, it is a bundle, which is important to note. I'll say why in a second. So first of all, we need a new cover for sure. I do have a video preview, so that's great. We like video previews. Do have some reviews. And then here's the things that are included. You can see some of them have been like updated and are nice looking. Some of them still look like they did, 4 and 5 years ago. I'll look at the description in a second. This is because, do you remember when TBT started saying that all printable PDFs were used online and people were like buying this for distance learning? And then they're like, how do you use this for distance learning? And I was like, you don't. So I started adding that to all my things. Okay. No thumbnails, no preview, which it's a bundle. And so previously when I made bundles, I wouldn't include those things because I'm like, oh, you can see them in the other things. But now that I know more, I do more. Also, I don't think any of those have previews either. So let's get to fixing this. All right, so hopefully my computer is sounding like a plane taking off is not destroying your audio. But here is our first update. So I left the title as is, it's fine, but updated the cover. I added 2 thumbnails. I didn't include 3 because honestly I already had 2 that I was able to find that worked with all of them. Added a preview, which is going to make a huge difference. So you can look through that. Got lots of details on different kinds of kaboom and reviews, and this is linked to go to this bundle because I'm planning to put this in most of the other ones. So like here there's all these different ones and they also need previews. We're not going to do all of that today, but number 1 thing is checked off. Let's refresh and see if that looks a little bit better there. Yes, okay, so now everything looks all nice and like matchy, which we like. So that is exciting. Let's make sure all our featured products look good. All right, Right the Room does have a preview. Why do you not have a video preview? Let's add that. All right, video preview is live. Need to finish this quickly so I can go sit on the couch because these dogs are just like all over me today. Whew, yowza. All right. Next up, this one should be good. It's pretty new. I thought it was the last one. Yeah, we've got you and got the video. All right, now this one. All right, so this one is also looking pretty good. Okay. Next up, you can see this one's going to need a new preview. I focus a lot on, or cover. I focus a lot on covers because when you're looking at a store, that's what you see, number 1. And number 2 is that when you are searching for something, the cover is what pops up, which means that cover is very important to make sure that we can see what is there. Oh my, and we need to do thumbnails because that is not gonna work. Okay, let's open up Canva and get to that. I won't make this too long, but look through a couple of different things. All right, let's see. These, by the way, are all the things you get in the back to school prep. All of these and all of these templates. Not the Shark Week shirts like I'm wearing, sorry. I'll look through that. I don't think I have a printable, but you know what we can do is here. We're gonna make this happen. Right here, right now. Download. Oh, I just downloaded it twice. Go away. And I want to print page 5. Listen, friends, there's the right way to do things, and then there's the realistic way to do things when I need them done right now. Because I've been wanting to update these products for months, and I haven't because I don't have the pictures. So here, we'll make it happen. I feel like I probably have pictures somewhere because I'm pretty sure these are the ones that are in the video. But you know what? Now I already have them printed. Here we are. Fun fact, I'm left-handed, but I cut with my right hand. Don't forget to edit. Alright, so here is our updated Treble Clef Kaboom. Switched up the title a little bit, added a new cover. I mean, y'all, this literally took me like not very long. FYI, sometimes the preview and the video previews take a little bit of time, so if you notice there's not a preview here, but I did add a preview, so just FYI. You can also change these. Do I want to swap those? I'm going to switch to that one. And then I changed the description quite a bit. I'm trying out right now. I used to have like links to different products and links to all those things. I'm trying out having less and seeing if that just does anything. So I took out all the links to all of like my blog and stuff. And I also took out the links to other products other than the two that are relevant to this one to just see how that does. And we'll see if anything changes. I don't know. My computer battery is now down to 7% and I don't have a charger right here. So I guess we're going to speed this up. I only got through 2 things, but this is kind of the process that I go through to update initially. So as far as like what I'm looking to do, I'm looking to make sure that like these top things, like 1, 2, 3, 4 look good, that these are all relevant to right now. So I switched those a couple days ago to things that were selling at this time last year. And then looking through and seeing like, okay, if I'm going down here, which of these things need to be updated? What's the most obvious? The things that are blindingly obvious are the ones you want to start with, and then move on from there to other things to see, you know, more, all of that. As far as what I'm looking at to update, make sure the cover is updated, make sure it has thumbnails, has preview, has video preview, those kind of things. Update the description, all of that kind of stuff. And then once you have that, then you can go deeper into the data and stuff and see what's working and what's not working. And you can like make tweaks to update the conversion rates and stuff like that. But today was kind of just like the initial things. So if you want a little more information about kind of like the different things I went through for these, as well as more things that you can do, especially for your shop, then I will link a link to the course down below. And if you have any specific questions, send me a message over on Instagram. It's at becca.e.davis. And that's where we talk TBT. And so that's where I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. So yeah, this is my process. This is like my first go through is just like what's blaringly obvious. And then I'll go more into the data, which actually I've already figured out. I just haven't gotten that far yet in terms of doing. So more into the data and like what the data says, this needs, you know, a higher conversion rate, this needs a price increase, this needs, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So we'll get into that off camera, but thanks for hanging out with me in this little different, and let me know how you feel about this different style of video. Bye.